Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back in the shed. If it's your first time being here, thank you for tuning in. Y'all, I'm about to show you 2 days worth of sales. We have sales on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, Amazon, and there may be somewhere else. Sometimes I forget how many places we sell on, y'all. There's a lot of them. But we have, let's see here. Our eBay items for the past 2 days total about $250. Then Amazon, what we sold FBM was about $40. Mercari, $81. Poshmark, $12, and Etsy, $39, for a total of about $422. And as far as FBA goes, if you don't know what that is, that's fulfilled by Amazon. Those are items that we send in to Amazon, and then they ship those out for us when they sell. That total for the past 2 days is about $250. And y'all, the thing that we sold on Etsy, we have had for a very long time, and I finally decided to drop the price a little bit and we got rid of it. But that thing is an international order over on Etsy. Alright y'all, so we're going to get started over on Amazon with the 2 FBM items. Those are the 2 items that we have to ship out. And the first thing up is this twin pack of Copper Tone Water Babies sunscreen. This sold for $14.90, and we still have maybe 4 or 5 of these things left. Bought them a year or so ago, and y'all, I have little to nothing in these things. Next up is a mini heart waffle maker from Nostalgia. We picked these things up at Walmart a year or 2 ago, and let's see, this one, the date on this one's February 18th of 22, and it's now currently 24, and we're coming up on February, y'all. So after Valentine's Day comes and goes, if you see any of these in the store, if you don't see a clearance tag on them, you may want to take your Walmart app and scan these things. Just flip over to the UPC on the bottom, and you might just find out that they're hidden clearance. So keep your eye out for that. And I'm not sure if we paid $4 for this or if they were 50% off, but either way, it sold for $24.99. Now, as far as FBA orders, that's what Amazon fulfills for us, y'all. As far as that goes, let's see. In the past 2 days, we have sold a Under Armour duffel bag for $53.97. We picked that up at a Under Armour outlet for 25 bucks. We sold some men's Adidas socks for $18.98. Not sure what I paid for those. Probably $6 or something like that. And we sold some more of those for $18.98. Then we have an Adidas jacket that sold for $48.99. Then we have a Squishmallow that sold for $17. And another Under Armour gym bag that sold for $53.97, and another Squishmallow. This is the Hippo for $18.99. Then we sold some Adidas Originals socks for $18.85. And that is it for the last 2 days over there. That totaled about $250, y'all. Now, cruising on over there to Poshmark, we sold one item over there in the past 2 days, and it's this Mr. Coffee replacement carafe or decanter, whatever you want to call it. We picked this up brand new in the box from a thrift store down at Nags Head, North Carolina for $2. And it took a little while, but it sold for $12 over there on Poshmark. And of course, the fees are like 20% over there. So we're going to get to keep $9.05. So minus the $2 we paid for it, we get $7.05, y'all. And of course, we get to put it in a priority mailbox because everything over there is priority mail on Poshmark except for electronics. Electronics with batteries, stuff like that, they go ground advantage. Then moving over to Mercari, we have this Guns N' Roses Welcome to the Videos DVD, and it is in good condition. I don't even remember where we got this thing from, but it sold for $4 and the buyer's paying shipping. Also on Mercari, we sold this little Disney Nuimo set, this little outfit. And I just found out that this little shoe fell off of it, so I'm going to have to figure out how to attach that back or chunk this one or the other. But it says we paid $2 for this at a Disney outlet. Not sure if we paid $2 or if it was, you know, a percentage off that, but it sold for $7.20 and the buyer's paying shipping. And this pair of shoes right here that sold on Mercari almost sold on eBay. I had somebody reach out to me, and they made me an offer over there through a message on eBay, and I went ahead and sent them back a reply with an offer. And then right after that, somebody made an offer on Mercari for $10 more than what the person offered on eBay. Well, we accepted that offer, and we got $70 for these Nike Zoom, I think they're called Zoom X Dragonflies or something like that. What is it? Yeah, Zoom X Dragonflies. These are track shoes, like running shoes, y'all, and they're a size 5.5. They're kind of small. I was kind of leery of buying these things when I found them in the store, and also they're missing one spike right there. And how much did I pay for these things? We paid $19.99 for these shoes, and I believe they came from a Burlington, if I remember correctly. And like I said, I got $70 for these things, y'all, and the buyer's paying the shipping on that. These things are super light, y'all. Now we'll move over there to Etsy, where we had that one sale, y'all. We don't sell a whole lot of stuff on Etsy. I basically put anything that's vintage over there on Etsy, and not everything goes up there. Some things that I think are really interesting, people are probably looking for over there on Etsy, I'll pop up over there. This right here is a set of patio lanterns that I picked up at an estate sale, and I paid like $1 or $2 for these things, y'all. And they say RV lanterns, you know, this is what people hang up around their camper. Oh, these things are from 2003, and they're open box, but they're brand new, and I'm the one to open the box just to make sure. Like I said, I paid $1 or $2 for them. I had these things listed for like $60 at one time, and after a few months, you know, I dropped the price $10, and I dropped the price $10, and I was like, well, maybe I'm asking too much for these things. Apparently I wasn't, y'all. I listed them for $39 over on Etsy plus shipping. Well, y'all, the person paid $39, and it's international. It's going to Canada. They paid $34.86 for the shipping on this, y'all. And with Etsy going to Canada, you have to fill out like a little customs label or something like that, so we're going to have to do that. But I think this is our second time we've sold something on Etsy that went to Canada. So I'm always willing to ship something international if it's on eBay, because, you know, eBay handles all that. They will make the person pay the extra shipping and everything. I don't have to deal with it. All I have to do is print the label off. Over here on Etsy, all we have to do is fill out a couple of things on a customs form, and we can ship it right over there. So great little sale right there, y'all. Glad to see those things go finally. And lastly, we go over to eBay, y'all, where we have 6 sales going out. And these first things right here are some little like hair bows, and these are shaped like flowers. And they sold for $7.13, and the buyer is paying shipping. I think these were some of my daughters. Next, we have these Under Armour shoes right here. I picked these up at the Kohl's 50% off clearance here recently, and I paid $25 for these, y'all. And not only was it 50% off clearance, y'all, but this wasn't when I went in the store and picked stuff up. This was the night before that. I picked these things up online. They actually had a sale up there, and this is what they look like. They're Under Armour men's charged assert 10s. They're camo, and I bought like, I think 2 pair of these camo, a couple that were black and red, and a couple that were black and blue. And like I said, paid $25, y'all. These sold for $69.99. Now that was last Monday, so that was 6 days ago I picked these up, and I've already sold 1 pair of them. And the other pair of these, y'all, I actually listed those over on an app called Goat, and that's where a lot of people go to buy and sell shoes. So just something I'm gonna try. I put 3 pairs of shoes up there just to see what happens, y'all. And if anything happens, I'll let you know if that's something that we might get into. Here we have a floor puzzle that sold. This is a 24-piece. It is made by T.S. Shore. Not sure where this came from. There's no price in there or anything. But it sold for $9.99. The buyer's paying the shipping. They're paying $11.40. I don't know where that's going, but I doubt it's going to cost me that much to ship it. This next item that sold on eBay, it sold last night. The person sent me a message asking me some questions about it. Well, I was out here listing stuff and I didn't have time to answer them. Well, y'all, before I could answer them, they bought it. And then I replied to their message, and told them I was sorry I didn't get back with them. And I cleared up, I answered the question that they had, and then they decided to cancel the order. And I was okay with that because I didn't want them to get it and it be wrong, and then we had to go through some kind of refund process or something. Even though I don't offer refunds, I will take something back if somebody pays the shipping to get it back to me, but I generally don't do refunds. So they bought it, then they turned around and canceled it, and then this morning they turned around and bought it again after we had relisted it. The question was, this is a liner for a first gear motorcycle jacket, and their question was, how does it attach to the coat? And you can see this thing has a strap right here at the top of the neck, then it has one down at the bottom, and then it has little straps on each one of the sleeves. It actually has 2 on it. Well, this jacket, this liner for the jacket, originally came from a coat that had like hook and loop closure or Velcro closure, and the strap would go around here and it would hook. Well, I told them that, and they wouldn't listen. And they decided they were going to buy it, and then they said they were going to try to make it work. Well, I immediately sent them a response and said, well, I hope it works because we do not offer returns. I will take it back if you send it back on your dime. So hopefully they understand that. But the way eBay works, y'all, all they have to do is say item not as described, and they'll end up being able to return it, and it'll cost me the shipping to get it back. So hopefully that all turns out okay. Then we have a Disney picture frame. I picked this up at a thrift store for $2.50, and I actually picked up 2 of them, I believe, and one of them's already sold. But it sold for $9.50, and the buyer is paying the shipping for that. And lastly, over on eBay, I sold another pair of shoes, y'all. Now this was from the Kohl's 50% off clearance sale, but this is the one where I shot the video of me going into 3 Kohl's on that day. I paid $39 for these Nike shoes right here, y'all. These are Juniper Trail 2 GTX Gore-Tex shoes. I don't know if y'all can see them in there, but there'll be a picture up on the screen. Really nice shoes, y'all. And I thought these shoes would probably be in the $100 range. I couldn't find anything on them when I was in the store. Couldn't find any sold comps. But I know that when you put Nike Trail and Gore-Tex together, and a lot of shoes, if you put Gore-Tex with it, then they're going to sell better. They're going to bring more money. I just guessed that they were probably worth $100. I listed them up, and there was a couple watchers, and I sent out an offer, and these sold for $90.24 with free shipping. And like I said, I paid $39 for those, y'all. Don't mess around and miss the Kohl's 50% off clearance event, because you can find a lot of shoes for cheap, y'all. Hopefully you're going to see me sell more shoes in here, because y'all, I am stocked up on shoes right now. I have bought shoes from a lot of places online, including Under Armour and including Kohl's. I have been shopping locally for a bunch of shoes. I picked them up in store at Kohl's. Y'all, we have shoes up there, and there's shoes behind those shoes that you can't see. And then all this over here, I've cleared this whole back corner over here out to put shoes. I have shoes in the house that have not been listed. I have since added 2 more shelves like these out in my shop, and I have some shoes out there. There's probably, I don't know, 10 pairs or so out there. I'm not going solely, that's funny. I'm not going solely to shoes, y'all, but it seems that if I can find these things cheap enough, why not? They're super easy to list. They're super easy to ship, and eBay offers the eBay authenticity guarantee for anything over, I think it's $75. And once you get up to shoes that are over $100, then they take less of a fee for that. So it's something I'm interested in, something I want to get into. So I've kind of been stocking up on shoes. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, I have 3 totes in my attic that are full of shoes too. So I don't know, there's probably another 20 pairs of shoes up there. I've got shoes in my back room. Shoes are starting to take over, so I'm hoping they start to take off as far as sales go. And the last 2 days, I'm very happy to say that I sold 3 pairs of shoes, so that is good to see. Y'all, I mean, the more shoes I list, the more I should sell, right? That's how it should work. But I'm doing this because I'm trying to ramp up the sales. I'm trying to start making some more money. I would actually like this year, I don't know what y'all's goals are for the year, but I would really like to at least double what we made on Amazon last year. I would like to get our Amazon, I would like for eBay to double and Amazon to double. That would be great. I want to see this grow this year, y'all. I want to see the sales start to coming in. I want to see my return on my investment a little bit higher than it is. We sit currently around 40% of return on investment. I think that's pretty good. That seems to be a going thing with resellers that I watch on YouTube. They're always somewhere around 40%. They might be 45 this week and 40 next week, 35 the next week, but somewhere around 40%. And if I know that I can do 40%, then I know what it will take for me to do this full time. So that's what I want to do this year, y'all. Y'all share in the comments what you want to get done this year. What are your goals? Are you planning on quitting your job? Are you planning on ramping up sales? Are you planning on changing how you do things? Are you planning on getting on other sites to make sales? What are y'all doing to keep your business going or to make your business better than it is? All right, y'all. I got a lot of stuff to package up. Get my wife out here to help me a little bit. She's always out here helping me pack stuff and helping me. She lists stuff when I'm not out here listing. She's always in here printing out the labels and stuff. She's keeping me straight on book. She's making sure that I keep all my receipts. She's always getting on me about receipts and stuff, y'all. But anyways, I appreciate it every time she helps out in here, whether it's listing, packing, doing labels, when it comes tax season, you know, getting all those receipts together and everything. If it weren't for her helping out with this, I don't think I could do it. So shout out to her. Thank you very much, babe. With that being said, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the footage. Hope y'all saw some stuff that maybe you can get out there and look for. If you got any questions about anything you saw here or anything you heard, reach out to me in the comments and I'll be happy to reply to you. Thank you for being here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.